FOX34 Explores is sponsored by these local partners.
The Pacific Northwest, home to stunning landscapes, amazing finds, inspiring people, and outdoor adventures. Join us as we dive into the heart of the Pacific Northwest and see what makes this region so special. All right here on FOX34 Explores. I'm Clare Brennan. Welcome to FOX34 Explores, where we'll learn about the thriving businesses and hidden gems that make our region truly unique. From the conservation efforts at the Cascades Raptor Center to the cutting-edge bikes at Eugene Electric Bicycles, we're taking you on a journey to uncover the stories, craftsmanship, and experiences that make our corner of the world a one-of-a-kind place to live, work, and play. It's finally summer, and the Willamette Valley's rivers are the perfect place to begin your adventure under the sun. Let's take a look at Oregon Paddle Sports, a one-stop shop in Eugene for all your water sports and paddling needs.
Oregon Paddle Sports is a full-service retail, repair, and rental shop specializing in human-powered craft of many different kinds: kayaks, canoes, stand-up paddle boards, rafts, and fishing kayaks.
Operations manager Chance Ray tells us it all began when founder Ken Rogers wanted to dip his toes in the world of water sports.
Oregon Paddle Sports actually started about 10 years ago, but its story starts actually about 30 years ago. Ken Rogers moved to the area and was new to whitewater canoeing, and he couldn't find anyone who made any supplies or couldn't figure out anywhere to get them, and he was specifically looking for a foot cup for his whitewater canoe, which is still up there. And so he made it himself and figured out a way to start a business making different boating supplies.
They carry equipment from a variety of brands, including their in-house brand Whitewater Designs.
Whitewater Designs is Ken's first company and has been around for about 30 years. And we cut and sew whitewater equipment sold under many different names. So bags and throw bags and foot cups and straps have all been made here lovingly for many, many years. We do a lot of repairs here, actually, a lot of different kinds of boat repairs, from fiberglass, plastic, inflatables, rudder systems and steering systems. We're really proud to be probably one of the only places in the state that will do raft repairs.
Chance says there's something for everyone, regardless of your experience level, body type, or athletic ability.
We are really proud to offer a bunch of different lessons, from very basic paddling to touring, like longer trips on lakes, to moving water, to whitewater, swiftwater rescue, rowing. And that's pretty much the tip of the iceberg there. We're really proud to offer lots of educational opportunities.
And if you discover your love for paddle sports, there's a thriving community to join.
Oregon Paddle Sports is very involved in the community. I am the treasurer of the Willamette Kayaking Canoe Club here in Eugene. It's actually the largest paddle group. There's over 400 members. And we host lots of events and different things to get people involved in the water, like community paddles and demos. A lot of the times the demo is would-be kayak shoppers coming in and comparing different models. What is the difference between this model versus this model, or why would I want a sit-on-top kayak versus a sit-inside kayak?
Don't fear if you're not sure which model is the best fit for you. Oregon Paddle Sports says you can try before you buy.
We rent everything from tubes and rafts with full multi-day frames, and kayaks and canoes in both inflatable and not, stand-up paddle boards. Most of the boats that we stock here in the store, we also have available as a rental. And if you want to buy a boat, you can do 2 days to try one out. So you could try out 2 different boats, take them to your favorite lake or river, and then we'll refund the cost of the rental back towards the boat of your choice.
No matter your level of experience, safety is always a priority here.
We donate hundreds of life jackets to the YMCA, and we fit little kids, and we talk about safety with their parents. It's really important that even, in kayaking on a beautiful lake in the middle of a summer day, that you're still wearing your life jacket.
Chance wants people to know they're here to help beginners feel confident in the water.
A lot of times people came to me and were like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And I see those people years later who are still paddlers, who are involved in the club, who are upgrading to their second boat. We're really proud to be like a mom and pop kind of shop here, and we're really just excited to get people on the water and be a part of the community.
There's plenty of scenic bike trails in the area, and as e-bikes surge in popularity, many cyclists are going electric. But where to begin? Eugene Electric Bicycles has you covered, as co-owner Jay London explained to us.
Whatever your needs are, come talk to us. We'll find something for you, I can guarantee it.
For seasoned cyclists and beginners alike, Eugene Electric Bicycles offers a personalized shopping experience.
Well, number one, when you come to our shop, we're going to talk about what you want to do. It always starts there. What's your usage case? Once we start talking about that, get some bikes that kind of fit your budget. There's different price points here. We have great equipment that's more entry-level price. We also have your high-end equipment. We have everything in between.
Jay says there's lots of reasons to go electric.
It could help you get exercise. It could help you go to work, go to the store, go to the top of a mountain you've never been on. And it's just a great way to get around, but it has to be done safely. Typically, you're gonna get 40 to 50 miles on a lot of the equipment that we sell, and there's some systems that can get you north of 100 miles if you so choose. But most riders are happy with a good 20 miles in a day. But whatever your needs are, come talk to us. We'll find something for you, I can guarantee it.
And don't worry if everything e-bike is new to you. Just ask for a test ride to get more comfortable with the tech.
We go into our parking lot, which is enclosed. It's a safe test ride environment. We get you fitted to the bike. You have to be able to be comfortable. Comfort equals safety. So once you're comfortable, you can ride the bike as a bike, gives you a good baseline, and then we'll turn the power on. Then you get to feel the E portion of it. That's usually pretty exhilarating for most. And once you feel good with that, we send you on a short test ride behind our shop. It's traffic free, and you go on the river path.
Jay wants to be sure that every customer is well versed in e-bike safety practices.
We'll talk about the local laws, where you can ride, how fast you can ride, and make sure people understand that anything above 28 is technically a motorized vehicle, and so e-bikes cannot play in that world. We want to make sure whatever you're choosing to do, that we can talk through that together and give you some things to think about. We're not here trying to sell you everything that we're talking about, but we want to leave with an educated understanding of what you're trying to do.
Maintenance is also crucial. They can help you with that too.
Yeah, so our service side, now that's where I think we really separate ourselves from a lot of other locations. We currently have 5 techs on staff, and with the much equipment that's on the road that you see nowadays, it all needs service. A lot of people that have issues with their equipment, they're not servicing it appropriately, and we recommend have every bike looked at least once a year. Our guys in the back, they work very hard at staying on top of all the education that's out there for themselves so they can be effective techs. And we want to get things turned around quickly, but we are trying to build out a quality service world, and there's aren't a lot of folks that do this, and we're working on changing that. And if you know anybody good, send them our way. We'd love to talk to them and get them on staff.
For many riders, it's a way to get in touch with nature.
Yeah, so we have a lot of folks in our community in the Eugene-Springfield area. We have a tremendous trail system along the river, some other areas throughout town. The city's invested in multiple bike lanes you may have seen in our community. A lot of folks are loading these up on the back of a vehicle or in a pickup truck, and they're gonna go to Crater Lake and ride the rim. They're gonna go down to Cottage Grove and ride around the lake down there. Take them to your favorite spot in the mountains and go further than you've ever gone. I guarantee you're gonna see more of our state than you ever have before on an e-bike than you ever will on a regular bike, just because of the power. It just gets you places you've never been before.
And if you're not quite sure that an e-bike is the right choice for you,
come talk to us. We do free test rides. When you leave our shop, I can guarantee one thing: you'll know much more than you did when you walked in. And if I can do that with everybody and we can all learn this appropriately, we're gonna have a great community. We like to say adventure awaits at Eugene Electric Bicycles, and I can guarantee you, you'll find some adventure here.
You're watching FOX34 Explores.
getting to your favorite spot on the Willamette or Mackenzie can be part of the fun. Whether you're traveling through gravel, snow, or mud, our next spotlight will help you get off the beaten path and onto your next adventure.
I love everything that Subaru brings to the table. Safety, traction, dependability, and once again, very off-road dependable and on-road capable.
That's Eric Wrightington, a sales consultant at Kendall Subaru in Eugene. We asked him about the best ride for adventurers who want to experience Oregon's outdoors.
When you talk about Subaru as a whole, the Forester Wilderness in general, we know we're going to be out in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. You have everything from an added protection glare on the front bumper or the front hood here to protect with anti-glare. Also, if there's any road debris, you have heavy skid plates underneath to help protect you from that as well.
Whatever kind of adventure is your speed, the Forester is equipped with features to keep you safe while exploring.
Most of all these newer Subarus now, you're going to enhance yourself with a plethora of convenience and safety features. They're equipped with new camera systems called EyeSight, and they can do everything from watch the traffic in front of you, keep you at a safe distance off the cameras. It's going to check a lot of boxes for you.
And for difficult terrain on your journey, there's X mode.
When it comes to X mode, it just enhances your all-wheel drive. So X mode, this actually has dual X mode. X mode can simply, if you're in situations where, let's say you head up over the pass and you have a cabin that's, a little bit off the beaten path, if you find yourself where you need a little extra traction, you can kick the X mode by simply turning a button, and you can tell it deep snow and mud or mud and snow, and up to 25 miles an hour, it just enhances your torque vectoring for enhanced traction. We integrated an all-terrain tire here. It's a Geolander tire for the Pacific Northwest. When you add that with the extra ground clearance that the Wilderness comes with, very, very rare you're going to find yourself in a position where you don't have adequate traction and adequate ground clearance.
Subaru works hard to be environmentally conscious.
They've always been on the forefront of not just safety and traction, but building things right, trying to leave as much of a zero carbon imprint as they can. The Forester people will be happy to know that we just introduced a hybrid Forester that's coming out now that's even getting more fuel efficiency. So a lot of great things there.
And they don't just care about the environment, they also care about the community.
Subaru also partners with everybody here local, at least from my community. We partner with local ski school patrol companies. We partner with the local schools, education programs, underage youth facilities like CASA, which help out the community. Everything from animals. Subaru is very known to take care of the animals, so we partner with Green Hill and the Lane County Society here as well.
Even if you're on the fence about a new vehicle, Eric says coming into the dealership is the best way to learn more about the Forester.
Get behind the wheel, see the new safety features, feel how great these new vehicles drive. Look at the visibility and just picture yourself being able to go wherever you need to go, whether it's heavy rain, you endure a nasty mountain storm. We call them storm chaser cars because when the weather gets nasty, the Subarus come out and they're absolutely built for it. I love everything that Subaru brings to the table. Safety, traction, dependability, and once again, very off-road dependable and on-road capable.
School is out for the summer, but there's still lots of lessons to be learned in the great outdoors. Next, we're checking out Back to Youth day camps, where kids can go on daily adventures and overcome unique obstacles.
My name is Niles Mitash, and I am the founder and director of a local nonprofit called Back to Youth. Our mission is focused on health, wellness, and resiliency by reconnecting the youth to Mother Nature through various outdoor activities and healing modalities, such as hiking, biking, fishing, camping, archery, kayaking, rafting, paddleboarding, yoga, meditation, grounding, and many other social and emotional activities.
Niles says his personal experiences as an at-risk adolescent inspired him to create Back to Youth.
Yes, Back to Youth was started in 2021, but the history of it is a culmination of my lived experiences, overcoming adversities, and turning them into opportunities to grow. My dream for every kid that comes to our camp is to know themselves, to be authentic, to cultivate the skills necessary to navigate through the waves of life, and to develop a mindset that life is not just happening to them, it's happening for them. Each kid that comes in comes from a different background and demographics, and we treat them all with compassion and respect and honor where they're coming from. Yes, the long-term changes we hope to see in the kids that go through our camps are improved self-worth, accountability, social and emotional regulation, and a deeper understanding of the power they hold inside of them to create a reality that is more empowering and purposeful.
At Back to Youth, kids get to try out all kinds of activities.
It's a great camp and everyone should go.
I love it. It's so fun.
It's the best summer camp I've ever been to because they take you places every
Yes,
day.
and the coaches are so nice.
I like it because there's all these fun things that are going on every day.
I like that when you need something, they can provide it, and that we do really fun stuff at camp.
It's super inclusive for who you are. It's a great time to just try and be outside more. In this generation, it's kind of hard to do that, so it's a great time to just go out and explore nature.
I would humbly like to say that most of the kids love all of the activities we do. However, there are some that stand out. Our trips to Florence, to the beach, our trips to the McKenzie River Blue Pool, our trips to the Cascade Raptor Center, and of course the trip to the Salem Ropes course where we're at today.
And this ropes course is no easy feat. The kids had to work as a team to complete the course without touching the ground.
These programs are very important because they promote mental and emotional well-being, they foster resilience and self-discovery, and encourage more physical activity.
Back to Youth is a growing organization, and Niles says support from the community is vital.
Volunteers are very important. It's an area that we would definitely like to expand on. We realize that there can be support can show up in many different ways. So whether they're called to show up and support our curriculum, financial support, volunteer support for the activities, or even just sharing the word, that all plays an important part in helping us grow.
And the volunteers love it too.
Oh, I love Back to Youth because it gives me the opportunity to do some of the things that brings me back to being a youth as well. And it's really a great opportunity that Niles has given the kids to be out in the nature and not having to deal with being on technology. When we go down to McKenzie, it's so much fun. Get a chance to help the kids build teamwork. It can be scary because, of course, you're going down the rapids and the different levels, but once they call out names to saying, hey, let's go, or they pump each other up, or they're excited about jumping in the water when it's just plain and settle and smooth, but it gives you excitement and thrill at the same time.
And later this summer, they're holding a family empowerment camp for adults who want to learn more about mindfulness.
Back to Youth isn't only about giving back to the youth, it's about getting back to the true you.
The Pacific Northwest is famous for its outdoors. From mountains to forests to coastlines, it's perfect for exploring. Our next stop is the Kendall Ford Bronco Club on Good Pasture Island Road in Eugene, where we meet Ryan Thompson, their Bronco ambassador.
I'm Ryan Thompson. I'm the Bronco ambassador for Kendall Ford in Eugene and also a sales manager here.
We asked Ryan what makes the Ford Bronco the ideal SUV for getting outdoors.
Gosh, everything about it. It's got a lot of space inside. You have different variants between the two-door and the four-door to give you more people space or more cargo space, or maybe a combination of both. Also, the four-wheel drive system is kind of unmatched out there with the independent suspension, very well mannered on the road and very good off-road.
But Ryan says you don't have to be an extreme adventurer to appreciate the Bronco.
I really think anybody's the ideal driver for this vehicle as long as your hobbies line up with what the vehicle is available to do or capable of doing. Taking you off-road, getting you to your destination, maybe even just weekend camping. Even if you just like the way it looks, it's a great vehicle for that. Excellent road manners, and they drive really nice.
Ryan tells us it's the perfect vehicle if you're hitting the road with your family.
Family road trips are amazing in the four-door. There's tons of cargo space. You've got roof racks for them. They could tow a little bit. There's cargo baskets you could hook into the tow package to hold more items. They do excellent. You're a little bit more limited on space in the two-door. Funny thing is the rear occupants in the two-door have a little more room. It could only fit 2 of them, but you could fit 3 in the four-door. The gas mileage is that of an SUV. They do pretty decent. You're going to get around 18 miles per gallon in one equipped with the Sasquatch package. The four-doors do have a larger gas tank than the two-doors, so if you are going long distance, that may be something to consider.
Thanks to features like GOAT mode, the Ford Bronco can safely handle terrain of all kinds.
The GOAT modes are awesome. There's a little dial that's on the center console that you could rotate clockwise or counterclockwise to change what mode you're in. But they're for different terrain, so if you want to be on rocks, if you want to be on ice, snow, sand, you just choose what you want it to do, and the Bronco has some pre-programmed modes to help you in that situation. Trails are a lot of fun in the Bronco. It does them amazingly, but the dunes are absolutely the most fun. It's kind of like it was built for that environment. Also at Kendall Ford, we sell a lot of accessories to complement those goat modes and a lot of upfits for the Bronco to just make them that much more useful. Ford has some of the best engineers out there. They've been building some of the safest vehicles on the market. As far as safety features for that vehicle that could help you in that terrain or off-road or anything like that, I would say all the off-road goodies such as the front and rear lockers, the trail turn assist, all that could help you in those situations. One big thing that I highly do recommend is getting an air compressor kit first thing first so you can deflate your tires and air them back up when you're done playing.
For Bronco lovers, it's not just a means of transportation, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, so second Saturday every month we do a cars and coffee out of this location. I'll bring donuts, get some coffee made, and everybody brings their cars through. We'll hang out. Some, anything from classic cars to modern cars to Broncos and Jeeps all show up, which is a lot of fun. We do have our local club here for Kendall Bronco Club, Oregon Trail Broncos, and we do go off-road quite a bit with that group.
So if a Bronco is your speed, Kendall Ford Bronco Club is the place to be.
Best experience of the dealership is that it's all Bronco. There's no other Ford stuff in the Bronco dealership, so if you're a Bronco nut like me, you'll really appreciate that and be able to spend hours inside of there.
You're watching FOX34 Explores.
Over in Eugene, South Hills, a nonprofit organization aims to teach visitors all about raptors and why these birds are so important to our ecosystem. I had a front row seat at the Cascades Raptor Center's new show where visitors can get up close and personal with the birds. It's a rare sight, birds of prey demonstrating their hunting techniques used in the wild, just inches above visitors' heads.
We do warn guests up front that we are going to get really up close and personal, but I don't think anybody expects just how close the birds are going to get. We do have some interactive opportunities, and what we love to see are surprise and joy on people's faces. I'm Sydney. I am the ambassador curator here at the Cascades Raptor Center, which means that my job is to care for the 30-plus bird living collection. These are the birds who live on exhibit that people get to visit with every day. I would say to expect the unexpected. There is never a dull day here at the Cascades Raptor Center, and there is something different every day. Folks can expect to take a tour around our property, which is located on a forested hillside, and they can expect guest encounters and experiences that are new and exciting every day.
FOX34 Explores took a behind-the-scenes look at the center's bird hospital to learn more about their conservation efforts.
So my name is Katie McGinnis. I'm a veterinarian, and my job here is the staff veterinary position. I look after all of our wildlife rehab patients as well as our resident birds. We see a lot of really awesome birds that really contribute a lot to our ecosystems and do a lot to help humans in our homes and our backyards.
Katie says they stay busy with patients of all sizes.
We see everything from bald eagles to little tiny barn owls and kestrels and pygmy owls. And all of these birds contribute a lot of pest control and other vital ecosystem services to our county. So we treat between 500 and 700 birds a year. And most of those are raptors, but we also triage songbirds and mammals and other animals from our community as well and send them up to another wildlife center. For cost, just for food alone, we look at about $20,000. That doesn't include things like medication, supplies, electricity, all that kind of stuff.
The Raptor Center relies on community support to keep things running.
When people come up here, all funds, all profit that we make here goes directly to supporting Cascades Raptor Center. We need to make about $1.5 million a year to keep everything going. And so when you come up here, you might do a symbolic adoption of a raptor. You might become a member. You're paying for your admission. You're buying something in the gift shop. All that profit goes directly back to supporting our work.
Another way you can help out is by volunteering.
So we need volunteers of all different types. We have volunteers that help in our visitor center, which is also our gift shop. So they're the first people that meet and welcome our guests. They sell items in our gift shop. We have volunteers that are supporting us in the hospital. We have volunteers that are helping us with our resident care, which are the ambassador birds, and supporting our trainers.
We asked staff what they hope guests will take away from their visit.
Our goal is to help people learn to be good neighbors to their backyard birds by making it really, really easy. There are a lot of simple choices that folks can make, everything from disposing of fishing line responsibly to using non-lethal pest control, but learning to be a good neighbor starts with learning about birds and what they do.
So if you want to learn about local wildlife, there's lots of ways to get started.
If you have never come up to Cascades Raptor Center, you've never had a chance, this is our 35th year. We're going to be celebrating our anniversary at the end of September. We have bird shows going on this summer, a lot of fun events like Sunday tours. We have our Night at the Raptor Center events. There are a lot of fun ways to experience Cascades Raptor Center, see what we're doing, help support us, and just experience this great place.
Huh. Yeah.
We've made a splash in local rivers, ventured off-road, gone electric on the bike trails, connected with our inner child, and seen the world from a bird's point of view. Whichever path you take, the adventures are there waiting for you across the Willamette Valley. Till next time, I'm Clare Brennan with FOX34 Explorers.
FOX34 Explores, sponsored by these local partners.